Good evening, citizens. The one and only CJ. Sorry for being so late, y'all. Like, once y'all said take your time, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna take my time. So I was almost 30 minutes late. It's Christina as our mod tonight. So thank you, Christina. I want to go to New York for the trial. Well, we did get some news on the trial. I am going to talk about it. It's just I wanted it to. I already had all my birthday streams set up for all like the non-Blake Lively stuff I wanted to talk about. I did want to talk about like some little rabbit holes here and there, but then all of this stuff dropped. So I have read some of that stuff, and so we'll get into how the trial has now moved to May 18th. So yes. I figured as a birthday treat, I'll let y'all see my face. Because normally on the morning shows, like, that's why Elf was always like, dude, it's easy for y'all. Y'all don't have to show your face. Like, she said her grandma called her and told her she had ashy elbows or something. And so she's like, I got to be on point. I got to have my hair, like, did. Like, she's got to be presentable, right? And she's like, it's easy for you because, like, I always just roll over and grab my laptop and wake up, get my coffee, and go straight on. So I figured as a thank you so much for all the birthday wishes. So there was 99 comments as y'all were coming in. So I'm sorry for anyone who was commenting or anything before this that I didn't get to see. But thank you for all the birthday wishes. I thought this would be, oh, there's DFJ. I know you tried calling me. I was trying to rush and make this happen, girl. But I did see the missed call. So sorry about that. Yeah, I had gotten stuck on in rush hour, and then I was like, I was like, unless they want to do mukbang, because I could have just eaten and been on time. I was just gonna like bring my food and just eat with y'all, because like people do that all the time. But I remember DFJ's like, I hate when people eat and all of that. Okay, wait, hold on. This is Laura. Let's see. She's working on my stickers. I saw someone say that I need emojis, and so I have them. I have the emojis. I mean, I have the stickers. They're called stickers over on TikTok, and I have a bunch of them. I should probably give you guys like a little preview of some, huh? Let me see if she can. Let me see if I can send them to myself real quick because I remember I sent them to her, but it seems like she's working on them right now. So I wonder if she can get her done. I might look up and give you. Oh, look, I can do this. Okay, hold on. Let me give you a little preview of them. I can. Okay. Okay, there. Look, that's one of them. I love that one. Let me just pull them up. Y'all want to see all of them? It's the birthday stream. Who wants to wait? I'll just pull them all up. Hold up. Did I do the day ones? Yeah, okay. Hold on. I think is that Laura again? Okay, hold on. Let me pull it up. So that's for entertainment purposes only. Hey guys. Everyone's like, hello, coming in, coming in. We got a good crowd, y'all. We have 24 for a night show. Usually on my night shows, I get like 8 people, so that's good. Got a good little crowd. And this one's not Blake adjacent, so usually the true crime shows we have a small little true crime community, which I love, and I really do need to get back to. There's a couple of stuff that we want to cover, but I just haven't had like the stamina to build the show. I'm just looking at all everybody's birthday wishes. Thank you, Khaleesi. Okay, so that one's for entertainment purposes. And thank you to all the members who are here today. Wrathful's a member, Missy's a member, Joe's a member. And then our other mod, DFJ, who came in late. Thank you for modding, as well as Christina. So we got the whole crew here. Nice little birthday stream. I just like there's so much stuff that I wanted to talk about, and like you guys don't know like a ton about me. Because I just do this show strictly, and there's like little nuggets here and there, like stuff that y'all get to know about me. But I wanted to share like my top 3 favorite shows, my top 3 latest movies watched, top 3 albums that I'm listening to, just like a fun little stream, and plus other stuff that I want to talk about. And normally I'll do it on TikTok, but I figured I'd come over here to the YouTube crew. You were here on time and didn't know I was late? Oh, you thought it was gonna be at 7:30? Um, Oh, somebody had to start the stream 3 times with Elsie. Was there problems? Okay, let me show y'all the rest of the stickers. This is my favorite one, and that's what I put on the thing. I put CJ's day ones, or on the birthday banner, for the thumbnail. I put the day ones because I love this. Because on TikTok and stuff, like if the people who like subscribe to me early or even new members, you guys can use this. But I love this one was my favorite. That was the very first one I made was CJ's day ones. And then we have this one for everybody who's replay crew. Y'all, replay crew. We get so many of those. So I was like, replay crew sticker. And then this is my favorite. It's Fritz-tastic. Someone had made like a little meme with like someone holding a sign and it says like Fritz-tastic on it. And I was like, oh my God, that's so cool. And so I made a sticker so that like when we get like cool filings, we could just be like, wow, that was Fritz-tastic. And I think that's all of them. Let me double check and make sure real quick. Because I think that's all of them. There might be one back here that was hidden. Hold on. Oh, yes, there was. Okay, look, this one's cool. There was 2 other ones. Wait, 3 other ones. Okay, so this is the other one. This is My Roman Empire. This is my second one. So CJ's Day Ones was the first one I made, and then this is My Roman Empire. I was thinking of doing like maybe little merch with it, like maybe some stickers for the holidays or something. But kudos to everyone who runs like merch shops and has their channels and does all this stuff. It is a lot of hard work, and yeah, it's very time consuming. So I know I talked about merch a long, long time ago, but I have to get into fourth wall and figure all that out. This one I love. This one was inspired by Asshole Media, who made me that video that was like, I don't want no smoke. And why am I singing TLC? I don't want no scrubs. But it was, y'all remember that I played it on one of my shows. I played that no smoke video that Asshole, it's Jesse and Max, aka Asshole Media made for me. So that's the no smoke one. And then this one, I'm sat. Oh, wait, did I not pull up this no smoke one? Hold up. There it is. There's the no smoke one. And then there's this one, I'm sat, because I'm always saying, like, I'm sat. This is like when you're like really into something. You're like, I'm sat because I'm like right here. I'm paying attention. So I like that sticker too. So y'all can't tell me in the chat which one's y'all's favorite sticker, which one you guys like. Uh, you're definitely Fritz-tastic. Thank you, Khaleesi. You posted a clip from my birthday. I didn't get to see it. I haven't been online. I literally, on the Uber home, I was on my phone catching up on the Blake stuff. And that's only because we have like a TikTok chat where like people just put it in there. So I was able to get like the TLDR super quick by just catching up in the chat. So I'm just looking at all the thank you for all the birthday wishes for anyone's coming in. I appreciate it. So let me go ahead and start the show, y'all. They made the no smoke one. Who did? Who made the no smoke one? What is this? I can't copy and paste on StreamYard, DFJ. So I don't know how to get to that because it won't let me copy and paste it. They made the no smoke one. Who made it? I made it. Yeah, I made that one. Okay, so let's go back to the stream. And what are we going to start off with? I like literally did not want to start off with this, but we might as well get the ugliness out of the room. And this is the Eagles game last night, y'all. It was not pretty. I turned off the TV like after the first quarter, and then I turned it back on because I was like, okay, wait, the defense is coming on. There might still be some hope. Yeah, I did show the no smoke one. I need an Eagle sticker too. I know I do. And you know what, you guys? I did the opposite of what I normally do when we lose because I'll go like media blackout. I don't know, my NFL, I take it a little bit too seriously, but I'll usually do like a media blackout and not watch anything, not like do anything. But look, I'm repping today. Hold up, let me show you all my sweatshirt. It's a Philly thing. So, and I got the pants and I got the hair clip. I don't know what I did with the hair clip. I was going to wear my hair up because it was just like a hot mess. But this is my natural hair, y'all. This is what it looks like when it's natural. It's like curly. Y'all are getting the inside CJ scoop on my birthday with the curly hair. It's like half curly, half straight. So anyway, so we're talking about the Eagles loss. It was Oh, thank you, Christina. 2 interceptions all year, and we have 4 in 1 game. I know. I think it was 5 turnovers because then you count the fumble, as he got as he fumbled wait, he fumbled, and then he recovered it, and then he fumbled again. So, yeah, there was that turnover too, so and then all the 4 interceptions. But it's so crazy because I honestly feel I don't know how you guys feel, but I honestly feel like it's because, like, you know how AJ Brown wanted, that's Laura. AJ Brown wanted, oh, I guess she can't get him down. The reason why we can't get the stickers, the TikTok stickers onto YouTube is because they're 1.3 MBs and they have to be 1 MB. So she's saying she can do it. So I have to figure that out. If anybody's like savvy and can figure it out. But yeah, we were talking to Eagles. I'm like, ever since AJ Brown said he wanted like the ball past him, I feel like everything like just got messed up. That's my opinion on it. I feel like they don't have like a set plan now. Like before it was run Barkley on 3rd and 20. Like it was unhinged, but somehow we always just clutched the win at the very end. So I don't know. The Eagles are Denver's good luck charm. Missy, I was thinking about you because there was actually Broncos fans in the there was Broncos fans in the audience or like in the crowd. There was a ton of Eagles fans. So that's what I'm saying. It's like Eagles fans will be like the worst to you, but then they'll also be like the best to you because they walked out of the stadium on the Bears game. Like they didn't even stay for the second half. Like imagine they booed them through the whole first half and then walked out of the stadium by the second half. But yet they still managed to like fly out to LA and come out in droves because the stadium was full of Eagles fans. It was crazy. But what a disappointing loss in a stadium full of Eagles fans. The struggle bus. Yes, that's what we're on right now. It's just so crazy. And we were coming so close. Our defense was keeping us in, keeping us in. Shout out to Cooper DeJean. He literally was, I mean, he was an angel. Like he was just there every single time. Like y'all remember Angels in the Outfield where like the little angel would like pick him up and he'd like block it. That's how I felt. I was like, he's got an angel on him because he'd just jump up and they're like, get out of here. He'd get the ball. I've been gritting my teeth watching Dale Wheatley. Wheatley. It was hard at first, but it got a teeny tiny better over the past 2 days. The way they defend BL is unreal. Oh, you're talking about Blake Lively. Yeah, there's a ton of stuff. We're gonna get into it soon. Sorry, I have to put y'all through my Eagles, but I'm like, it's my birthday stream. I want to talk about all the fun stuff I like. Uh, yeah, our season got better once we beat the Eagles. Um, let's see what else are you guys talking about? Okay, so I'm gonna move on. So the Eagles lost yesterday. We're down, but we're not out. So I'm gonna put the NFL rankings up. So this is where we're at. There's the Broncos. So go Denver. Go Denver. And then we have the Patriots, the Jaguars, the Steelers. And then we have the Rams, the Packers, the Eagles, the Buccaneers, the Seahawks, and the 49ers. Everybody's talking about the 49ers as contenders, which is weird because I honestly think, I mean, it could be the Rams. I mean, we saw what he did with an injured left hand, and then he kept getting all these hits, and he still managed to just get it in the smallest. Like some of his passes were pretty good. I'll give him his flowers. So the Rams look good. Okay, and then over here we have who's still kind of like in the running. These teams will be on the outside looking in if the season ended today. So these are the people who wouldn't make it if the season ended today. But I'm surprised to see the Lions down here. We were just talking about the Bears because that's Laura's team and how they got Ben Johnson, who was the old Lions coach, and how good they're doing and how bad the Lions are doing. So these are the teams that are eliminated: Jets, the Falcons, the Browns, the Cardinals, the Raiders, the Saints, Titans, Commanders, and Giants. So that's the picture. But I mean, so we're still in it. It's just, I don't know, everybody's talking crap. And it reminds me of what we're going to talk about, which is the movie Him that I watched, because that movie is about like the NFL and the dark side of the NFL. It almost made me stop watching the NFL, so I don't know. But I'm gonna play the trailer for you guys, but it made me really think about, like, Jalen Hurts and, like, what he has to go through and just how, like, Philadelphia is a fan base that is really, 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 really hard on their team. It's not like other fan bases who are like, "Oh, well, you lost. It's okay. Like, we'll get them next time." Like, they are brutal. When you're on a high, they'll, love bomb you, but when you're on a low, they'll be the ones that are talking more shit than the actual, than the other teams. It's so small. Sorry, y'all, it's so small because I'm so big. I don't know how to make it. Maybe if I do that, I can make it bigger. Yeah, there we go. Because this is if like 2 people are on stream, so I can make myself smaller. But then I feel like I look super tiny. Would you guys rather the image be bigger or me be bigger? Which one looks better? I feel like I'm at the eye doctor. 1 or 2? 1, 2. Okay, I'm just kidding. Oh, there's Bocce. Is Bocce in here? I saw somebody say hi Bocce. Thank you to everyone who's coming for the stream. Bocce, I'm talking about Pacey. Should I move the Pacey stuff up real quick since you're here? 7 p.m. PST. Oh, is that at 10? Oh, yeah. You guys were gonna go 5. Oh, so that would have been right during this time? Oh, I would have let y'all go on because I was running late. Yes, let me move up my Pacey stream because that's my other little Roman Empire. You guys, this is so cute. I had already sent it to Bocce, so let me just move it up since we're talking about that. I was gonna end it with it because it's such a positive way to end it, but you guys, look at this. It's so freaking cute. I think it's JPG. She's asking. Okay. So look how cute this is, you guys. Oh wait, did you guys tell me whether y'all want me bigger or the image? I think the image bigger is better, huh? Because then you guys can see what I'm talking about. Yeah, I can send everybody from here over to that stream. Okay. Let me go to the thing. So it says, Katie Holmes and Joshua Jackson smiling and giggling together is making us smile and giggle. This duo was spotted in NYC's West Village as they continue filming Happy Hours, which Katie is also directing. And so this is my Roman Empire because what if I have to sleuth to see who wrote it or how because she's a director and she's starring in it, and then she picked him as her love interest. And then the topic is about 2 old flames, meeting again, and I'm like, "Is this a movie to, get them to, rekindle?" Because I think they're both single. Look how cute this is. I'm just gonna go through them. "Be Still My Heart," Joey and Pacey once again. And if you guys don't know who Joey and Pacey are, they're from Dawson's Creek, which was a show that was on, when I was growing up. But, yeah, look how cute they are. It's so cute, and people said that this was while they were not filming, so these aren't scenes where they're, trying to be fake or, not fake, but, acting like they like each other, this is just in between scenes, look at the way he looks at her. I'm sorry, but I'm starting a Katie Holmes and Joshua Jackson ship. I feel like I wanna do an edit now with these pictures. Look how cute. But, and she looks like she hasn't aged at all. He's got, the little salt and pepper hair, but she still looks like she looked like back then. But that one is super wholesome. So yeah, I wanted to talk about that because I can't wait to go see the movie. And I was talking about Blake. I was like, oh well, luckily Joshua Jackson isn't Blake Lively because she's directing and acting in it. Luckily he doesn't have to deal. She doesn't have to deal with the Blake Lively SH situation. This would definitely be a part of my content because I love them so much. Yes, we need to do a deep dive on Happy Hours. Me and you need to do a joint stream and just fangirl out over these 2. Because it's funny because I hadn't really given them any thought in a long time. And then Bocce on one of her streams said something about someone she knew that was her Pacey or whatever, and she was writing music on it. And so then I was like, oh, I remember Pacey and Joey. And YouTube and TikTok, of course, the moment you text something or talk about something, it'll start showing you stuff. So then it started showing me old Dawson's clips, and then I started falling down the rabbit hole, and then I found a channel on YouTube that I watch. It's old 90210 clips and old Dawson's Creek clips. And so I started watching that channel, which I thought was pretty wholesome because it's like you don't have to watch like the whole show. But I did binge a couple episodes, mostly like the ending because I had forgotten how it ended. But yeah, Bocce was the one who got me back into the Pacey and Joey. It's such a good show. It's super wholesome, and also I started watching it because Zach Peters, he did a show on the main character from Dawson's Creek, James Vanderbeek, about how he had cancer and stuff. And so then that also reminded me, yep, wrote the song Run Off the Cliff that has a line about it too, but it was probably the song I Was Your Dawson for Chad. Yeah, that was the song, I Was Your Dawson. That was when you first started writing. Like, dang, I was there. I was at day one. I was there when you first started the Suno stuff. You don't want to know what JJ has been up to. Google his divorce. Jungle, what? Okay, so I know that he was married to the one. She's really pretty. What is she acting? Was she in Black Panther? I don't remember which movie she's in, but she's really pretty. But I thought they got divorced and they're just co-parenting. It says I watched that. That was so sad for James. Yeah, and they reenacted like a whole episode of Dawson's Creek for it. Dude, the hair is frizzing, y'all, and I lost the clip. I was gonna pull it up once it started frizzing because I jumped in the shower real quick. That's why it's like this, because I just jumped in the shower real quick and got back out, and then I got a clip because I was like, it's gonna start frizzing once it dries, but I don't know what I did with the clip. It was right here somewhere. I just don't know what happened to it. It was really pretty. I wanted to show it to you guys because it has eagles and oh, I'm sitting on it. Look how pretty. Y'all see it? I'm gonna do it like how they do on TikTok. Y'all see it? Well, on mine it looks like the letters are backwards, but let me pull this up, y'all, because it's starting to frizz. Wavy hair don't care. All right, that's okay. It's better for me to like look and stuff like it's out of my way. Yeah, I have like a little fro. Okay. Yours is curly, so you keep it in a clip. Yeah, I usually put it in a clip, but it looked okay when it was still wet. Okay, so we talked about the pacey of it all, but did Jungle say what happened with his divorce? So is he like, do we not want him with Kate Holmes? Are they both single? I'm pretty sure that they're both single. I was gonna look it up before the stream and I didn't, but I'm pretty sure they're both single. So Jungle, what has he been up to since the divorce? Like, give us the tea. Give us the crazy tea. I'm triggered when people read redacted. I now hear redacted, redacted. Dude, that was me all day yesterday. I was like, Heath, redacted, redacted. Baldoni. Does it say Baldoni? I think it does, right? Redacted, redacted. And no, my favorite is like the la 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 blah 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 part. Like it just gets stuck in my head. So that was all day yesterday. Luckily today the earworm was gone, but I think that was just because I was really busy. So there was like not very many silences. Okay, so we talked about the Eagles, y'all. So for those who don't know, that's my team. How wouldn't you know? Because I literally have it on X. And then I get all crazy on X. So it's like another side of me. Because Elsie's so funny because she says, like, she has her own like secret X account for her sports because she's like, oh no, I get crazy. And I was like, maybe I need another account for my sports because yesterday I was just like, no, why? Like I was posting over on X like the craziest stuff. I was like, I need a first aid kit because being an Eagles fan is not for the weak. Like it does something to your nervous system and your blood pressure because you're just like, oh my God, how could they? Like when that last interception happened, I was just like, I should have turned it off. And then I couldn't find the remote, so I couldn't even turn it off. So it was just like, it was bad. It was bad. But that's the Eagles of it all. Hopefully we get to the Super Bowl. It's gonna be Bad Bunny who's going to be headlining the Super Bowl. So it's going to be in San Francisco. And I'm like, I would love to even just to tailgate to drive down there if the Eagles make it. So That's the gist of it all. I mean, Missy, if the Eagles don't end up making it, I will root for your Broncos, but I'm hoping that the Eagles make it. So that's that. Let me see. Oh, we're gonna go into my second Roman Empire of the week, which is, oh shoot, I didn't transition correctly. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, the reason why I had this image for the Eagles is because I was like, I'm gonna do my best to be Stephen A. Smith, like horrible. Jalen is not prepared. Ultimately, like I just love. He's one of my favorite sportscasters. Is Stephen A. Smith, and I used to like Chip Bailey. It's Chip Bailey, Skip Bailey. I don't know why I called him Chip. Skip Bailey, but I was like Bayless, Skip Bayless. See, I'm tripping. Um, but I feel like he jinxed us. Yesterday on X, he was like, "It's over. They're not going to score anymore. Like that's it. Eagles won." And he kept saying it. And I'm like, "Are you just saying it to jinx us?" Because sometimes I feel like he's really genuine about like wanting the Eagles to win, but he's a Cowboys fan. So then later, I'm like, does he do it purposely to like jinx us? Because he was like, "It's over." This is before I went into overtime, and he was like, the Rams are not going to score anymore. Like, great job from Jalen and the defense and all this stuff. And I'm like, well, we all know Jalen didn't do a great job up to now. Like, what is he talking about? And so, yeah, I think he jinxed us. But this is who my favorite sportscaster is. I love like his mannerisms, and I know like some people think he's problematic or whatever, but I just like him. I've been watching him since I was younger, and um, I love like his cadence and everything. Like, especially when he gets like really passionate about something. So this is my second thing is Five Nights at Freddy. I'm gonna show you guys the trailer first, and then I'm gonna get into it. And so I don't know. You guys put in the chat if it's no spoilers or spoilers, because I kind of want to talk about it, and if I like really really want to talk about it, there might be some spoilers. But if there's some of you guys that want to like go watch it and don't want spoilers, like I'm gonna try my best to not do spoilers, but such a good movie. I love it. Okay, so I'm gonna play the trailer for you guys, okay?
So you wanna tell me about your bad dreams?
It's always the same.
Your dad. We're never gonna be able to move forward until you deal with some of the mess you left in your head.
My father was a monster. You know that.
Everyone called it an accident, but it wasn't until years later when those 5 children went missing that I knew she was murdered by him.
Are you ever gonna go back to Freddy's? I mean,
I think my sister is here.
Where are you gonna run to?
What do they want with my sister? Half of this town will be dead by morning.
Okay, since I see a bunch of you guys are gonna go watch it, I'm gonna try and do no spoilers, but Scott Cawthon is the author of the books, and he's also who wrote the screenplay. So he's like really he's unlike Colleen Hoover. He got authorship over the scripts, both all three of them actually, because there's gonna be a FNAF 3. But I'm gonna go through what FNAF kind of is really quick. Thank you so much for the super chats. You guys are too kind. I love this. Thank you so much. We got a happy birthday present from Jungle. Thank you so much, Jungle. And then we also got one from Khaleesi. I appreciate it. A little super sticker. Thank you so much. Thank y'all for hanging out with me today. Oh, I forgot I'm not up here. Hold up. Let me pull myself up. I was trying to fix my my clip. I was trying to fix it. Okay, so yeah, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me and just talking about stuff that I like because it's kind of cool, like to share with you guys all this stuff that I'm into. Let me put myself up here again. Okay, there. Yeah, it looks all right. Okay. I know DFJ is always like, you're so worried about what you look like all the time and you're not paying attention to the. It's weird. I have to like get used to it to like being on camera. Coffee money. Ah, thank you, Khaleesi. Yes, for sure, for sure. You know what, you guys? I've kind of transitioned a little bit from the gas station coffee. It was so funny when Laura puts like, if you'd like to donate gas station coffee, it looks so crazy. Like if you read it and you don't know like the whole lore of the gas station coffee, it looks like I'm busking for gas station coffee. But I love it. I love it. But I've recently moved from the gas station coffee to the Starbucks energy drinks. Now that y'all are giving me the moolah. So it's like these tall cans and it's got like ginseng. And I don't know if it's like healthy or not. Y'all can tell me in the chat if these are if it's just fake healthy, but it says it's got like B3, ginseng, all this stuff. So I don't know. I felt like it was healthy coffee because someone also said I need to try organic coffee. Someone in the comments was real passionate, like you need to stop drinking gas station coffee. So yes, it's a tall can of coffee. Oh my gosh, Bachi. Thank you so much. I appreciate this. Look at this. How cute. Happy birthday, CJ. I hope you have a great birthday. And thank you for being one of the two who inspired me to join YouTube. I know me and Elsie were on your butt. Like, we were like, you need to go on YouTube. And she's like, I don't know. And yeah, she loves it over here. It's a cool community over here. And it's funny because I was telling the people on the TikTok crew, I was like, it's funny how everyone's going from TikTok to YouTube because Sarah Yarn in Law is over here now. Yarn in Order, she changed her name. I still call her Yarn in Law. And I was like, and I'm over there trying to get to TikTok. Like I'm transitioning the opposite way. But there's stuff I love about TikTok, but I also love like you guys are the day ones over here on YouTube. Actually, the X people are the day ones. But yeah, that was really sweet of you, Bachi. Thank you. I appreciate it. And I'm glad you're over here on YouTube with us. I'm so glad good content creators are coming out more. I was getting discouraged. Yeah, and that's the thing that I want to like encourage a lot more people to come out because like creating creators, like am I the one creating creators about the Blake Lively? I'm like the more people that I mean, I know some of you guys are comment creators, which I appreciate so much because like you guys plant ideas. Like sometimes I won't even know like stuff and in the comments you guys will be like, "Wait, have you heard about this?" Da, da, da. So that's always good, but like anybody can be like if I can do it, anybody can do it. I know DFJ also, she started off as a comment creator and well, she already kind of did stuff with true crime before. But she didn't have a YouTube channel, so then she started getting a YouTube channel. So if you guys don't follow DFJ, give her a follow over there. We're trying to get her to 1,000 followers. So she was another person that I had encouraged. But thank you so much, Bachi. I appreciate that. And yeah, Bachi has a YouTube channel as well. You guys can go follow her after this. Are you guys streaming on your YouTube or on Elsrich? DFJ said, if I don't hit 1,000 by the end of the year, I am retiring. No, we need to send people over there. But I think they might be streaming on Bachi's after this. So I'll send you guys over there. Or it might be like a dual stream or something. But that was really, really sweet of you. I think that's the biggest super chat I've ever gotten. So thanks for popping that cherry. That's cool. I shouldn't say that because then I'm gonna get sued like a BL. Like it's a what you call it? It's an SH comment. Okay, so we were talking about FNAF real quick. I was trying to pull up the FNAF comments. She's the one hosting. Okay, so it'll be on both, but Else is the one hosting. So I'll put both of y'all's channels before we leave here. So what time is it now? So it's at 7 over there. Okay, so I still have a little bit of time because I have some stuff. What time is it Pacific right now? 6. So I still have like an hour, right? Because yeah, let's talk about FNAF. So this is a story about this pizza owner who he owns a pizzeria and he has a family. He has a wife. He has 3 kids. And in the movie, it's not canon, but Vanessa, the girl that you see that she's waking up with the nightmare and stuff, she's added as one of his kids, but in the books, that's not one of his kids. So anyway, so he has 3 kids, whatever, and he has a partner. His name's Henry. And what ends up happening is that he gets so like into his work. He builds these animatronics, and he's not like really like good with the way that he's just obsessed with his pizzeria and his job and all that stuff. And at some point, one of the animatronics unalives 2 of the kids because they get like too close. Well, one of them, the brother kind of like sticks the other brother in there and like as a joke, and it goes bad. And then the other one, I think the daughter is she she accidentally like also gets like inside of the animatronic or something. And I'm trying to remember like the lore because it's been a while, but that's the gist of it. And then so he kind of goes crazy, whatever, but he ends up like starting to like take kids and putting them in these animatronics or whatever. So it's kind of dark in that way. But I always look at like the deeper layers of like what it means about being obsessed with your job. And Scott Cawthorn is a Christian, so the lore goes that he was making these little cartoons or whatever that were like Christian cartoons, but everyone's like, "Oh, these look like animatronics and they look like evil and blah blah blah." And so like they weren't buying his games or whatever. And so then when he actually just made them evil, people just started eating up the games. And so he tries to like plant, I feel like, little seeds in the background, like little lessons in the background for like older people, but for kids or whatever, it's just like a jump scare game, and it's kind of cool. Like you have to like try and hide with animatronics. And that's what I loved about the movie. No spoilers, but there is gameplay in the movie, so you will feel like you're in the game at a certain portion. Um, it shows you like, when you have to put the mask on, the little flashlight that you shine and all that. So there's a little bit of gameplay. That's what I loved about the movie from beginning to end. I loved it. Uh, she says, I used to play the game with my son and we had a FNAF birthday, so I'm a closet fan. Yeah, you'd be surprised how many adults like love FNAF, but they're like, what do you mean? It's a child's game. But it's for everybody. I mean, I saw all kinds of ages. I saw a little grandma in there, like I don't know, it is a little bit dark, but it's not like super dark horror. It also makes you think. And I loved the throwback, like you guys saw in the trailer, where she's having the nightmares and stuff. It was a throwback to like Freddy's nightmare. There was a throwback to The Ring. There's a throwback to Blair Witch. So there was a lot of like little Easter eggs. If you know, you know. If you watch like old horror, you caught all those tiny little Easter eggs. And so that was pretty cool. Um, let me see what else you guys. It's campy horror, not serious horror. Yes, thank you, Angela. But it was like I just wanted to talk about it, and like I have some friends that I could talk about it with and stuff, but I wanted to share it with you guys also. I know I shared some on X with like my ex family. But I was like, oh my God, I have to put this on the birthday stream. So I do love FNAF. I'm a huge FNAF fan. I loved that we got to see some new animatronics. I'm not going to give it away for those who want to go watch it. But I would recommend, even if you don't like horror, I do recommend you kind of like go into Wiki and kind of get like a little idea, because it is a lot nicer to watch if you know the background, and not necessarily like the book lore and all that stuff, but just like part one. If you know the lore from part one, it's easier to watch part two. And it exists in its own canon. So, like I said, Vanessa in the games is just a security guard. And it would depend on the 11-year-old, not for one that scares easy. Yeah, I mean, there is a little tiny bit of gore, but it's like off camera gore, most of it. And I mean, I saw some littler kids, and honestly, one was worse because it talks about like the kids being kidnapped, and it could mess with the kids' psyche a little bit more. Two, it didn't really have a lot about like the kidnapping or the kids. Um, I mean, the beginning of it was a little bit like with the little girl, but um I feel like one was a lot scarier for me than two, even though people think that there's more like horror in two. I think it was just because of the themes. Like I cried so much in part one because, it's like his brother gets kidnapped. The main character's brother gets kidnapped, and him having nightmares about it, how he could have saved him. Like it's just psychologically, one was a little bit tougher for me. And yeah, and they have like I don't know if they had like the buy one get one free still. Um okay, Sarah's doing a live over on TikTok. Okay, gonna go check in with her. Thank you so much, Bocce. I appreciate the support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And that was a really nice gift. That'll get me coffees for the rest of the week, so I appreciate it. Get me my tall kinds. Okay, so I'm just gonna move through it because I know we're on a crunch because I want to make sure that we get to So here is the trailer for him. So this is the other movie. So I'm sharing my top 3 movies with you guys. This is the one that I said reminded me of Jalen Hurts and the Eagles and all that. So I'm gonna play the trailer for you guys real quick. I'm gonna play the trailer. Here we go. I just realized maybe I should have put a trigger warning for some of y'all because I didn't realize it showed so much gore in the trailer. But okay, so that was the trailer. Oh, no worries, Trish. I know that like it's a Tuesday night stream, so everybody's got like probably work tomorrow and all that stuff. So I appreciate you coming by just for a little while. Yes, and thank you, Christina, for saying that you like the music because that was my next slide. It was the soundtrack of this Deadline Him soundtrack, all the songs in the Jordan Peele produced horror film. So yes, this is something that I've been listening to right here. This is the full soundtrack list, but it's got one of the best soundtracks that I've seen in a film like ever. And I'm not like being like over like ever from top to bottom, the whole entire movie. And it's such a good movie. Like if you can stand like psychological thriller horror, and there is some gore too, like some really, yeah, it's gory. You guys know it's Jordan Peele, but it's such a good movie. It's such a good movie. And if you watch the NFL, like part of me is like, you might not want to watch NFL after watching that. Cause for me, and it's stuck with me, both FNAF 2 and him, were movies that stuck with me like for days afterwards that I was still thinking about like little Easter eggs or like little things in it. So it's basically a movie about this guy who gets recruited to be on a NFL team. And, he had suffered an injury prior because a fan like hits him, on the head. And so he doesn't know if he's going to make it to like the draft or whatever. And a team offers to like do like one-on-one mentoring with like their star quarterback who may or may not retire. And so this star quarterback for this team is basically mentoring this new guy, and he's teaching him the ropes and all this stuff. And it gets pretty dark. Not to say that the NFL is that dark in reality, because it kind of goes into like Hollywood's like Illuminati kind of stuff. But it's kind of just like saying like, I mean, it doesn't have to be like rituals or anything that's going on, but it does show that these guys are putting their bodies through a ton. It talks about the history of football. It talks about like the gladiator days and how, we as fans and stuff love to watch this kind of like violent behavior, but what it does to their bodies. And you guys saw in the trailer how it goes into like an X-ray mode. And you'll see that throughout the movie where it shows like their bones and their nerves and all that stuff, which it's an incredible movie. I loved it top to bottom. Great soundtrack. Oh, it wasn't big enough. Here, let me put it bigger so you guys can see the different soundtracks. And I'll link this page at the bottom if you guys want to go and put this on your playlist. Thank you for all the birthday wishes. I missed a bunch over here. Have we talked about David lately? No, they basically put a gap, so there's nothing coming out on David. I lost movie picking privileges, but I hid my face behind it was good. Oh, I saw this. It was good. I lost movie picking privileges after making my husband watch Weapons with me. I loved it. He decidedly did not. A lot of people have been telling me Weapons is good. I might watch it because I always tell them, no, I don't do horror, but I might watch it. It was good, but I hid my face behind. There was somewhere I hid my face behind too. Someone brought their baby to go see him. Ooh, I don't know what the heck. I would definitely not a child. I would say over 16. I don't think like teenagers 16-year-olds I could see. But no, we haven't talked about David. I'm looking at the chat to see if there was anything else I missed. And Gladys reminds me of Blake. Is that on Weapons? It's why so many what does it say? So many ALS and dementia. What was that, Lori? Why is that? I missed that conversation that Lori's having. I love thrillers. Fake anxiety makes me temporarily forget my real anxiety. Yeah, no, that movie will make you super anxious. So there's the soundtrack. I'll link it below. So let me go to the next one, which was Ballerina. It's a spinoff of John Wick, and it was so cool to see Keanu in it. I didn't know that Keanu had a cameo in it, and I don't know how I didn't know if he's on the poster, but The fight scenes are incredible. It's his last movie. What is his name? This guy here on the left, I forget his name, but it's his last movie before his death. And how do I not remember his name? He's legendary. I had a brain fart, y'all. I don't know. But Ana de Armas, I know she gets so much hate, but she's reminiscent of like Angelina Jolie and Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Like it's giving, she's hot in it, and her stunts in it. And I believe that she did some of her own stunts, but she does really, really, really good in it. And I don't know why people give her crap, Ana de Armas. I know she was briefly dating Tom Cruise, but and people were giving her even more crap, or like they give her crap about her acting. But I loved her acting. I thought it was really good. Her fight scenes. It was just very reminiscent of a young Angie. So that was the other movie that I've watched recently that I wanted to share with you guys. It's a really, really good movie. So if you guys haven't checked that one out, I love like when oh, sorry y'all, I didn't put myself back up here. Okay. I loved when like accounts like Popcorn Planet and stuff that do both movies, or like Tina from Legally Locked. She's got her other channel that does comic books and stuff. So that's kind of the stuff I like to do too. So I'm glad that I got to share. Lance Reddick, thank you, Lance Reddick. What did I miss? Nothing. We were just going over like my top likes and things that I like. We're talking about the NFL. The Eagles lost. You didn't miss much with that. I said, don't bring your baby to a rated R movie. I don't normally watch horror thrillers, but I saw it with my son and I enjoyed it. Yeah, it was good. Was it FNAF 2 that's what you're talking about, or him? Yeah, football, concussions. It just like, and even watching last night's game when people were walking off the field hurt, I was like, after watching him, I'm like, is it worth it? Because I don't know. I love the NFL though. That's the thing. It's like I have to like struggle with it. But honestly, if the Eagles like season ends here early, like I might be done. I might be done. I said that when they lost to the Chicago Bears, like I'm done. The season's over. I'm just gonna go complete media blackout. But I decided to give them another try. I'm gonna give them one more game. Psychological anything is my jam. Okay, so we're gonna move on from my top 3 movies to Blake Lively really quickly as we near the hour. It's probably going to be an hour and a half. We'll see, because we have to end it by what, 9? We have to end it by 9 because she's going to go on at 7. Okay. Because at the same time I'm kind of just chilling with y'all, so I wasn't like in a super rush, but I just saw we're nearing the hour. Oh wait, Laura messaged me. Hold on. Oh, she just put okay, because we're trying to get the stickers together for you guys. Hopefully we'll have that for the morning show on Monday. We'll see if we can get it together. But let's Blake Lively's day in court delayed as Baldoni trial was pushed. Judge recommends settlement for It Ends With Us stars bitter dispute. So I am going to go through my little rabbit hole that I had planned that I normally can't talk about, but my tinfoil theory is that they were trying to like get Baldoni in some kind of like, I don't know. It's just weird. And I know this is like a super tinfoil theory, but because like they ended up giving Brandon Sklenar like all these things, and then Michelle Maroney, and then Henry Golding, I just saw it has an adjacent Ryan movie. And so I'm like, do they like get all these like seemingly kind of like up and comer guys and then just like, I don't know. That's my tinfoil hat theory. I do have my little bar at the bottom, but y'all can make of it. I can't like say it, but that's what I think. I think maybe they were trying to like recruit him on some like, I don't know, on some like flamingo/gnome thing, if you know what I mean. Yeah, tinfoil theory. That's my theory, because I'm like, when I saw the Henry Golding stuff, I was like, wait, Henry Golding, Brandon Sklenar, and Michelle Maroney, they're pretty much no names, and now all of a sudden they have all this stuff coming up. Allegedly, yes, allegedly, because I'm like, that's the tinfoil theory that I wanted to come out, but I'm like, I can't just like come out with that like my show. I think I might have mentioned it like one time slightly. Let me see. Eagles was a horror show. Yes, Lori, it was. It was like watching a horror movie. I was like, my heart was beating so fast the whole time. It was, and I know people who don't watch the NFL are like, oh my God, like that's taking it too seriously. But I'm gonna admit, like I take my sports really, really seriously. That's why I don't go out to watch sports anymore, because I didn't want people to see me acting a fool. Alex Sachs has 2 movies too, one with Jenny Slate. Yes. The only person that I haven't been able to connect with any new project was Isabella. Does she have a project coming out? That's the only one that I feel like didn't get. But that was my tinfoil theory on, and let me make this bigger. Hold on. Let me make that bigger and me smaller. But so yeah, a bunch of stuff happened. So the trial is not until May. For me, nothing changed. I feel bad for Bocce because I know she got tickets and everything already to go to New York in March. For me, nothing changed because I already had a place to stay. So I just basically told him like, hey, I'm not going in March, I'm going in May. And I hadn't gotten tickets yet. So I'm fine, but I will be there in May. When the trial, if the trial does happen, because now I'm thinking like maybe it's not even gonna go to trial. Like, I don't know. For me, it seems like maybe they might not go to trial. He really was up and coming until he showed how spineless. I don't know why I'm studying today. Okay, hold on, y'all. Let me get a drink. Okay. I'm kind of just have you guys like on my lap, but I'm trying to like still get comfy. It's like after that 1 hour hits, I'm like, I'm still trying to get comfy. Okay, here we go. She Should Lay Low, Isabella, is in a Paramount series. I can't remember what it's called, but it's 1 episode. But since then, that's how I am about Alabama football. I know, Lori, like, what is it about football that like I never really got into the college football. I did for a little bit, but I love that you love Alabama because that's where Jalen came from. So I love that. Love that. And I just love the players. It's my thing with the Eagles goes beyond just normal NFL sports. I love like the stories behind the players, the stories from the locker room. I like Vic Fangio. His whole story is just it's insane. He came from Miami. That's kind of why I was like, if I wasn't an Eagles fan, I might be like a Miami fan because I love Vic Fangio and he's adjacent to them. Did she get a small part in Bloomhouse or something? Yeah, y'all, let's find out. But I'm definitely going to save a lot of the Blake Lively talk for, I know that Bocce and Els are going to go on tonight. So you guys go check them out. But also, I'll make sure to fill y'all in on any of the live streams of what the chatter is with citizens on Monday morning for sure. So, yeah, basically the date has been moved. They are now accusing Jamie Heath of illegally recording. Stephanie Jones is saying that. There is also, what else came out? Oh, there's going to be a hearing for the motion for summary judgment, which is not typical. That's what I heard, that it's atypical to have a hearing. Oh, Lori says they don't have an NFL team. So thank you so much, Shorty P 1000. I appreciate it. I'm just happy to be hanging out with y'all. I was like, I literally just want to hang out with, the YouTube crowd. I'm just trying to get comfy, y'all. I just want to hang out with the YouTube crowd and like, I don't know. I kind of just wanted to let you guys know like other stuff I'm into. Like all we talk about is Blake Lively. So I was like, and on TikTok, I can talk about like pretty much anything. I get on there and we're just like yapping. But it's like more formal here. But I was like, I could do like a little informal birthday stream. So thank you, Shorty, for that. So that's all like the Blake Lively stuff that I've seen so far was the Heath stuff. The trial has been moved. There's going to be a hearing for the MSJ. When is the MSJ hearing? I believe that the MSJ hearing is in December. Let me go to docket updates. It should be there. Because I'm pretty sure she probably already updated the calendar. Let me go look. Days until trial, 159 days. So let me see. January 22nd. So I was wrong. January 22nd is the hearing. And this is why I love y'all. Go to docketupdates.com. I know this is supposed to be like not a formal docket stream, but docket updates, you guys go support because look how pretty. She did this just today. Days until trial, the countdown, and then she updated the whole calendar. So a lot of this stuff moved. And I think there might be another move of stuff because since the trial is not going to be like oppositions for the pretrial order. So we got some new stuff in March. The pretrial conference is now in April, and now the trial is on May 18th at 9 a.m. So for me, this is nice because it's going to be way warmer, you guys. standing out there in the cold, like at 3 a.m., 2 a.m. In March, I was just like dreading that. I was like, okay, I'm gonna need to have thermals and like what am I gonna wear so that I'm not like, wear your florals, but it's like it's New York in March. You're not gonna be. So this makes it so I could wear some florals, not have to really worry that much about it being cold, because that's the end of May. It's starting to warm up. At least that's what I think. I don't know. Is there anybody from New York here? How's the weather in May? I mean, I'm just assuming that it's a lot better than in March, because March I feel like it's still considered winter over there. But yeah, these are all the deadlines, and we'll go over that on the channel. Docket updates, yes. For everything involving the case, check out Carol's website, docket updates here, yes. docketupdates.com. And she's not on YouTube yet. I wish that she made a docket updates channel. We're trying to get her on YouTube. So you guys go over there. It's at Carol Snyder on TikTok. Go send her a message, and CJ said come to YouTube. But no, it's at Carol Snyder over on TikTok. So go give her a follow over there. She single-handedly, but the TikTok crew, it's her. It's like a joint effort. And also just citizens. She takes tips. So if you guys have a tip or anything you guys want to see on the website, drop her a message right there on Docket Updates. They have a contact form. You guys can, even there, you guys go to Docket Updates and put in the tips. CJ says get a YouTube. I think it would be cool. Especially if she did like tutorials on how to navigate the website and stuff. And then like when there's any updates, she can make a video. Yes, it's really the best place to get documents. I'm blown away at how easy it is. And it's so pretty. Like I'm all into aesthetic when it comes to websites. It's super, super cute. I love it. Who was saying that your hair gets heavy? Like my head is starting to hurt from the clip. You guys were saying that it gets heavy. It is. It's just I have so much hair. If you wear florals, could it be taken to support Blake? I mean, I don't know. Maybe wear your florals. I was thinking of wearing like that little light pink that he wore. Oh, Lori says she doesn't do TikTok. Yeah, we'll just send her a message over. Go on the Docket Updates forum and be like, go to YouTube. But what I love about the website too is if you don't have TikTok, really quick, let me just show y'all. If you don't have TikTok and you go into the latest news, oh wait, that one doesn't have one, but let me pick one that already has one. If you go into the latest news, no, that one doesn't have it. It has TikTok creator content. So you don't have to have a TikTok. That one's not going to have it. Hold up. Maybe this one. How come everyone I click does not have one? Let me go here. This one should have something. No, TikTok creator content. Oh, right here. This one has it. So the MSJ. So if you wanted to see what people thought about the MSJ, look. Zach Peters. So we have all the TikTok videos and you could just go watch them there. So anyways, let's continue on with the show. I'm going to get into, so that's the Blake Lively of it. If you guys want to know more after this stream is done, go over to Elsrich's channel or Bocce's. You guys get to see it. So this is what I'm listening to right now, you guys. So this is the newest album from Romeo Santos and Prince Royce. It's called Better Late Than Never. It's already hit #1 on the tropical albums, top Latin albums, hot Latin songs, all of that. And so if you guys don't know, Romeo Santos and Prince Royce are like kind of like the king and prince of bachata music. And bachata is a genre of music that it kind of has a little bit of like Afro-Caribbean beats into it, but it's got like a lot of different inspirations, but it's unique. It comes from Puerto Rico. And Romeo Santos, when there's basically like a whole little story between them because he came out before Prince Royce did. He was part of a group called Aventura, who are like kind of like the people who brought bachata to like the mainstream US and stuff. And so Prince Royce saw Romeo one time in New York City. He was just like out there and everyone was making like a big deal. And he's like, who's that? And they're like, oh, that's Romeo Santos. So he goes and he has a picture of him when he's a little kid, when Prince is a little kid. And they took a picture together, whatever. And he inspired him to do that kind of music. And so they had been secretly working on this album for about 4 years. And we knew that they were friends and stuff and they hung out, but like we never thought like, people were like, "Oh, you guys should do an album together," but we never thought they were actually going to put one out. And so, yeah, they're bringing back bachata and the beats are just super cool. I can't really play like a lot of it because it's YouTube and I'll get copyrighted or whatever. But if you guys are into that kind of music, that's what I'm like listening to right now. There's the lead single. They're over on YouTube. It's at Prince Royce. There's the lead single called Estocolmo, and it means Stockholm. And it's a crazy song because it's basically like it's about this girl who like was his ex or whatever, and he's saying like I'll do whatever to get you back. He's like, because this must be Stockholm syndrome that you're with this other guy or whatever. So bachata music has a little bit of like toxic energy to it, but it's so funny because I was talking to one of my friends and he's like, oh, so then we listen to it the same, because I was like, I honestly don't really listen to the lyrics that much. I mostly just love the music and it's fun to dance to. And some of my friends and I are going to do some like bachata lessons where they do like a 1 hour class and then you get to dance the whole rest of the time. So we're going to go and check that out like in the next couple weeks as like Christmas presents or whatever, as like a Christmas present. We're going to do that. And anyways, yeah, he was like, oh, you listen to it the same way I do, because he doesn't know Spanish. And so he's like, I just listen to the music too. But yeah, the lyrics are a little bit toxic, but yeah, this is who I'm listening to right now. It's this album. Let's see what everyone else is saying. If anybody, Joe's gonna get 2 more hours of sleep before he gets to work. Okay, good night, Joe. We'll see you on Monday. I've got to read a recordable book after this for his grandson. Oh, that's so cute. So I don't know if anybody listens to bachata. Anybody in the chat? If anybody listens to this style of music. I didn't see anybody in the chat, but so that's what I'm listening to. That's the first one. And then the second one that I'm listening to is I love me some good R&B. It's TEMS. She dropped a surprise album, Love is a Kingdom. The Nigerian artist follows last year's Born in the Wild with a new 7-song project. So it's R&B music. It's just a really, really good album. That's one of the other ones. So this is it right here, Love is a Kingdom. And first is the lead single to it. That's the song that I've been like, playing over and over and over. So that's another one. I wish that I could play some of the songs. I didn't realize that on TikTok I can on the lives because it doesn't like penalize me, but I totally forgot. So maybe I'll do like a TikTok live where I because I still want to do a DJ set over there on TikTok, like just play music and do like a DJ set. So there's that one. So if anybody knows of TEMS, and then I also am playing the heck out of the Justin Bieber Christmas album. This is the Mistletoe one. Khaleesi said bachata. Can you spell it? Thank you, Khaleesi, for spelling it. That's bachata. Is there still an echo? Am I still echoing? Maybe I have something up. Like is the audio okay? Okay. So what was I gonna say? Oh, where was I? Oh, the Christmas album. Okay. I wish that it wasn't so small that you guys could see like what I'm reading, but I'll read it. It says, Mistletoe by Justin Bieber is a Christmas-themed pop and R&B song released in October 2011 as the lead single from his holiday album Under the Mistletoe. And I have it on vinyl. I was going to do like an unboxing on TikTok when I got it, but I ended up just opening it, and I've been playing it. And on vinyl, it just sounds so cool because like, you can hear that little like old school kind of like when you play records, it's that little old school sound to it. The song features a relaxed reggae beat with festive sounds like jingle bells and bongos, creating a warm, cheerful holiday atmosphere. It captures the feeling of romantic moments during the Christmas season, with lyrics focusing on spending time with a loved one under the mistletoe, reflecting themes of love and togetherness during the holidays. Upon its release, Mistletoe became highly popular. So it just talks about like how big of a song it was. And this is a video of, and I'll link all of this stuff if you guys want to go and like watch it yourselves, because I don't know if I'll get copyrighted for playing this, but I had wanted to play it for you guys. It says Justin Bieber singing Christmas songs live with no autotune is the vibe this year. Yeah, it's really, really good. So I've been playing the heck out of this. That's what's playing on, like I said, I have it on vinyl, so that's what's on my record player. And then TEMS is obviously just on my phone, all on Apple Music. I have an Apple Music playlist. And and so is Prince Royce. So that's just on Apple Music that I listen to them on. But anyway, so that's the top 3 stuff that I'm listening to. And then, oh wait, I forgot about this. Forrest Frank is another one that I've been listening to. So he's a Christian rapper, slash R&B kind of singer, and he's got like a ton of songs. So he just came out with the Christmas album, and this is Christmas Morning is one of them. So I really, really like him. I love like his style of music. It's really good. It's Christian rap. And so he's the other person that I've been playing, like as far as holiday music, is him and Bieber. And then speaking of Christmas, I wanted to get into my other Roman Empire, which is this craziness. Kim Kardashian. Okay, this really bugs me. So I wanted to talk to you guys about how this bugs me. Kim Kardashian is doing a masterclass, and she calls them the 10 Commandments, right? And then she did like a whole thing for Christmas, and she replaced the Christ in Christmas and put Kim's on it. I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me see if you guys can see it. Yeah, can you guys see it? Hold on, let me see. Can you guys, do I need to zoom in on the picture? Oh, so Sophia says she's listened to both artists, the old stuff, since I don't think they have new music, but excited for this collab. Yeah, they haven't had an album in a long time, Prince Royce and Romeo. So yeah, make sure that you go check it out. It's so good. I've been playing it like on repeat, like, and mostly like if I take a shower, if I have to do my makeup, it's like it's a really good song for that. Oh, it's your son's computer. Okay, so let me zoom in on the picture because I don't know if you guys can see it. Okay, there it is. Oh, it makes it go backwards. Hold on. Okay, there. Is that big enough? Okay, so you guys see she put Merry Kimsmas, and I'm like, and I didn't think nothing of it. Like, it kind of bugged me in the very beginning. Like, when I first saw it, I was like, that's weird. She put her name over Christ. Like, okay. But it wasn't until I saw the masterclass thing, this thing, that said the 10 Commandments, and I'm like, is she trying to like, what is it, like overrun? Like, you know what? There's like a word for it. Like, she's trying to take over like religious themes, like the 10 Commandments and then Kimsmas instead of Christmas. So I don't know, like I could be reaching. What do you guys think? Because I was like, I need to talk about this because this is just crazy. Like, is she literally trying to take it's not called gentrify. What is the word called? There's like a word for it when you like try to take something else. It's not like overtake a theme or something. There's like a word for it. I just can't think of it right now. But yeah, Merry Kimsmas. And she did do a cameo with Snoop Dogg. Which Snoop Dogg he was on Monday Night Football too, and his raps, like, it didn't rhyme. It was just bad. But yeah, so what do you guys think about that? That was my other Roman Empire. And then I think as we finish up, I think this might be the last one. Oh no, we're gonna do my top 3 favorite shows real quick, and then we'll end it. But let me do Avengers Doomsday. So this was my other Roman Empire, which is that Avengers Doomsday, they're saying, is gonna be about basically how Steve went back. It's going to be Doomsday versus Steve. And I'm like, I don't know. A lot of people don't like that, but it says these are some of the spoilers that are already coming in. So if you guys don't want Avengers Doomsday spoilers, pause it here. That there's going to be a battle at the X Mansion. Oh, what was the other one? Let's see. Potential return to Steve and Peggy. So that's the big one that people were not happy with. And I'm like, I don't know how I feel about it. I do like Captain America, but I just thought it was going to be like a whole new, like, I didn't think it was going to go like that far back, but apparently they're saying that he messed up by going back and seeing Peggy and messed up the timeline. And then now that's why Doom wants to go after him. And then M'Baku's Desert Adventure. So he's going to be featured on it from Wakanda. Shang-Chi will get an upgrade, which I never watched that movie. I don't think I've seen Shang-Chi. I haven't seen that one. But anyway, those are the 4 spoilers. And I wanted to mostly just not even the spoilers. Like, my Roman Empire has been like, really? Doomsday is going to be about Steve? So I'm hoping that maybe I can get on some of like my friend's stream. Chad over on Geeky Cast has done a bunch of good ones on it. And then Tina from Legally Locked as well has done some great videos. So I was like, hopefully I can get on over there to talk about it. Because sometimes I'm like, I just want to just yap like about Avengers and what's going on over there. So That's one of my other Roman empires. And then as we end it, I'm going to go through my top 3 favorite shows that I'm watching. So you guys know like my top 3 movies, top 3 music, and then top 3 shows. Let me find it. I need to find them. Okay, so here we go. So the morning show, I love, love, love this show. Me and Zach were talking about it over on X because he also watches it. Yeah, I'm gonna try and watch that one. I might have watched it and I just don't remember. Appropriation. Thank you so much, Khaleesi. Khaleesi with the thesaurus. Yeah, like is she trying to appropriate religious themes? Like the 10 Commandments. I don't care for the Kardashians. Yeah. It's so crazy. Oh, he did compare himself to Jesus, Kanye did. Just taking over Christianity. Exactly. Like what? Keep Christ in Christmas. Yeah, and it's so funny because Forrest Frank has a song that's about like the lyric is the keep the Christ in Christmas, but I don't know, maybe I don't know what she's trying to do, but the 10 Commandments was the sorry, I'm just reading the chat now. So love the morning show. Yes, this is one of my favorite shows. Obviously it ended already, but the acting is so incredible. I feel like there should be a ton of Emmys coming for them. I know that they've already won some, but it's just an incredible, incredible show. So that's the morning show. I love the ships in it, like the romantic stories in them. And I'm trying to think of what else I love about it. It's just like it's like a power struggle. It also like kind of has like some Blake Lively vibes in there too of like what people are capable of saying or doing to people. But it's 4 seasons and I feel like each season got better and better. Oh wait, maybe it's only 3 seasons. I think it's only 3 seasons, sorry. Because the first season is about SH in the workplace, and then the second season is mostly about like the White House January 6th stuff. And then that's this season, which is like about Russia and all kinds of other stuff. But yeah, it has like it's a good show. I don't know what else to say about it. It's a good show. And then my other one is this is the one that I'm hold on. I pulled up the wrong one. I was just supposed to pull up the image. Hold up. Sorry, y'all. You've never watched it, but you'll check it out. Yeah, it's on Apple TV. So let me get the Survivor one. So the other one that I'm watching, well, let me go into House of David first. House of David is the other one that I've been watching. The season's up, but if you guys haven't watched it, there's 2 seasons. It just ended. It's such a really good show. I always think about Justin Baldoni when I'm watching this because, you know, they call it David and Goliath. But it's so, so, so good. It's like, it's really intense. There's a lot of like, if you guys like battles and stuff, like old school battles, like I love shows like, or movies like Gladiator and like those old timey, like The Knight's Tale and stuff like that, like where it's like old timey people, old timey, like, you know, with the horses and they do the battles on the horses and all that stuff. It's got a lot of that. And so that's really fun. To watch because I always just think about like what it takes like as a director and as like actors to play all that out like when it's playing out all the sword fights and stuff. So a ton of sword fights. Just the story of David and how he grew up and all that stuff. And of course they take liberties, so it's not like the Bible or anything like that. They take like some liberties with the story, but there's also a cute little love story between him and the king's daughter. And my favorite, I want to do an edit, is his friendship with the king's son. And like they are just so wholesome. It's almost like a love story in itself, and it's kind of like gross to think about it as like a love story, but it is. It's like a love story between like because they end up saying like calling each other brothers, and like they're just super super close. And I wanted to do like a ship edit on them both because that was my favorite part of the second season was just how close they got. And then there's The Amazing Race. This is one that I'm watching. This is still going. We're down to the top 3 teams. So I don't know if anybody else, let me see. Your son likes history. You'll watch it with him over Christmas, Jungle. Yeah, it's a good one. I liked it. It might be, I mean, I don't know, for little kids, it might be long because there's a lot of talking in it. But I mean, maybe if he likes like talking shows. Because I would say, like, for it depends how old he is. Like, for younger people, they might think it's boring because there's a lot of talking. I was right. It was 4 seasons? Oh, it was 4. So then which one am I missing? Which season am I missing? Oh, people are falling asleep. Have a great birthday. Good night. Who was that? Angela. Thank you so much, Angela. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's starting to get late. He's a teen. Yeah, so he might like it. I think he will. He'll probably like the cute girls, the king's daughters. I'm watching Homeland and then rewatching Dexter for the 10th time. Dexter. Okay, Dexter, a lot of people were saying, who was I talking to the other day that I was like, oh, it's giving, because we were talking about David, and I was like, David is giving Dexter new blood, because when they said that she was decapitated, I was like, I wonder if she was cut up in 9 pieces, because that was Dexter's MO. And then someone, I think it was DFJ, she was like, she's like, how do you know that Dexter cut up his bodies in 9 pieces? I'm like, because it was part of Dexter's new blood. And then it was mentioned, I think, in this most recent season. But I love the prequel seasons. Anything having to do with Dexter, yes, I love, love, love. You watched NCIS and Criminal Minds multiple times because I would put it on to sleep. Yeah, I kind of like, I used to watch all those shows like Law and Order and all those type of shows, but most recently I haven't watched any of those. I love how CJ read Christmas and glossed over Kimmas. It's that synonymous. No, well, she put it over Kimmas, Kimmas instead of Christmas. Did I say Christmas twice? But that's the whole thing. That was my Roman Empire. I'm like, why? Why would she do that? Like, is she subconsciously trying to get these? Homeland is, I've never watched Homeland. I thought you were gonna say Homelander. I was like, what is it, The Boys? I was like, ooh, I love Homelander. But I like to see what you guys watch too. Like, I've had some good recommends on my other streams. Yeah, that was Reese Witherspoon quarter. It's Reese Witherspoon and Jen Aniston. And Jen Aniston was one of the people that said that she doesn't like having intimacy coordinators. And there's some like hot, steamy scenes between her and her love interest. So I think that's crazy that she was like, I don't want no intimacy coordinators messing all that up. Welcome to Derry. I haven't. That's too horror for me. Because someone had recommended that one show with the dude from Lost. What is that one called? Oh, I forget what it's called. From. But I started watching it and I could not. Like, I think it's episode 1 where it's the old lady up against the window. I was like, no, I can't do like super, super horror. But I know that my friend Chad he watches it. A lot of like my Marvel people watch it. Oh, you like From too? Yeah, it's too scary for me. Okay, and then Survivor, which I was supposed to get the image for. Hold on, let me see. So I could put it up there, but for some reason it's just like giving me an error. Because I was trying to get the most recent cast. Oh, there we go. So this is the most recent cast right here. Oh, it's blurry. But so we're down to like the final 5. Does anybody else watch Survivor? So this is like my new Roman Empire. I really, really like Savannah. I want Savannah and Rizzo to win, but they're going to be on Survivor 50, so they may or may not win. You love The Amazing Race? Yeah, I actually want to apply to Amazing Race. I think it would be so fun. So fun. And yeah, we're down to the top 3 teams, and I hope that I'm rooting for Jazz and Jag. I hope they win. But there's a guy on there who has diabetes who's also in the top 3, and he I hope that he makes it into cuz like at one point like they had to like give him like some medical help, and it was pretty crazy. I think it streams on Paramount Plus. I might be wrong, Missy. Or on Netflix. I thought it was on Paramount maybe. I don't know. She's going to go find out. So let's see. So yeah, so on this one, does anybody watch Survivor? I want Savannah and Rizzo to win. They're kind of like an alliance right now, and they've been like blindsiding, so it's been like a really exciting season. So if you guys haven't watched it yet, you guys should start it because it's one of the most exciting Survivor seasons. Like there's a bunch of blindsides. All the characters are, there was a medevac. One person got medevaced out. So it's been like super exciting. There's never like a boring episode. So there's that one. I think that was it. That was my top 3 shows. Let me just double check it. I think that's our show, you guys. I think that was everything I had for y'all. So that's kind of like a little bit more about me, more about the kind of stuff that I like. I'm just going through all the tabs to make sure. Yeah, I think I got it all. So let me put that. So thank you all for sharing your birthday with me. Thank you all for the birthday gifts. That was really sweet of you guys. I was not expecting that at all. On Deadpool? Ooh. Well, I'm definitely not gonna watch that. I thought Paramount wasn't messing with Ryan anymore. I heard that they 2 movies, they dropped Ryan with 2 movies. I thought Paramount was kind of done with Ryan. Oh, are you guys talking about From? That it was just way too scary for me. Okay. Oh, the COVID season. Yep. Season 1 was SH, 2 was the COVID season, 3 was the takeover. That's the one that I missed, was the COVID season. 3 was the takeover, and then the Jan 6 stuff, and then 4 was the Russians. Yeah. So thanks for the reminder, Marie. I appreciate that. Morning show is just so badass. Like, it's so cool. Happy birthday. Thank you so much. Thank you, Marie. And those are some of the recommendations, just getting to know me a little tiny bit better, what my likes and dislikes are. I don't like Mary Kim's. The thing is I do love, like, I love their fashion. I do like their Skims, and I do like Kylie's Kai line, but I don't like that they're friends with Lou Taylor. And I don't like their materialism that much. Like, they're super materialistic, but I don't really have that. I don't really have that much smoke with the Kardashians, really. But that it's like it was really off-putting. I'm like, I don't know if I like Kim anymore. Like, that's a little too much. Like, I was rooting for her with the bar thing, because I'd always be like, oh, I'm in my Kim era. Like, when we were reading documents and stuff, like, we're pretty much like paralegals for Baldoni and Wayfair and them. And so I was like, oh, I'm in my Kim era. So I'd always say that, but I kind of was rooting for her to get her law degree and stuff, because I thought it was like a wholesome story. Solid recommendation, CJ. Thank you so much, Khaleesi. Yeah. Thank you, Christina, for modding. I appreciate you guys, and thanks again for the birthday wishes as we end the stream. I did want to make sure that is there a thumbnail already up, Christina, that you can link down here so people can go check out the other stream, Elsie's and Bocce's? Or can you at least put their Khaleesi said, thanks, chat. If you can link Bocce and Elsie. So they're gonna go live, and I guess Cassidy's probably gonna go live later too, but we're gonna link Bocce's and Elsie's. And I don't know what time Cassidy's going live, but they're gonna be going over the latest on Blake Lively. And you guys know I will be doing an episode Monday morning with everything that citizens are saying, what all the lawyers are saying. And so here's Elsie's YouTube. So she already has the thumbnail up, I guess. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for all the birthday wishes. I appreciate you guys so much. And we will see you on the next one.